Hi guys, welcome back to SRE Custom. This is part two of porting and trying to understand what porting does. Here's my. We're gonna left off. We'll start up right where we left off. This is my Raminator engine that I'm building for an experiment for somebody to test for me. I'm looking for people to run this, so please hit me up in the comments if you want a free engine to run. I would like it back after, but you can run, beat the hell out of it, and tell me how it runs. Now, second of all, guys have asked me, Wade, why the huge reed cage? Um, well, I have increased the engine RPM on this intake manifold, and the two metal reeds in the surface area that was available was not nowhere near letting enough fuel and air into the base of this engine. So now we're going to be able to. We're going to be able to run two different carburetors, either a WJ71, which is a monstrous carb, or a HDA 48, which probably is the right carb, but I'm willing to say that I can get the other one to outperform it as long as people are willing to use my pipe. Okay, second of all, you want your cylinder timings as a novice. You don't really want to open your exhaust port more earlier than 100 degrees after top dead center. You say, wow, Wade, why is that? Well, because it starts drastically taking away bottom end performance. Um, Now, on your transfers, do not reshape the top area of the transfers here. Leave that alone. Let that exit as the factory designed it. There's a lot going on there, more than I can go into in this video. But you're more than welcome to add some surface area on the large. Let me see if I can get it, show it to you. On the large transfer, or the high speed transfer, right here, you see how that is actually moved out there. Let me get this right. Jesus, it's hard to do. Right there. Right there's our sweet spot. We move that out towards the intake side. Just at the top, just at the top where the piston is going to see it only. Then you triangulate or funnel shape, wide on the bottom, tapered down like a funnel to this new area that you have created. Definitely gonna help. Okay, the engine needs more transfer area. For instance, let's give you a good instance. The Rovin 34 or 32. Then they made it a 36. Now they've made it a 38 through 30 degree north. The problem is they haven't added more transfer area. So the bigger the bore gets, the less transfer area you get. So you have to port that added transfer area in. Sometimes it requires epoxy. Sometimes it requires all kinds of small tricks. But do not get discouraged, guys. Port your own stuff. Um, you want the squish to be on the small engines. You want it to be 10% of the bore. I go even tighter if the piston is true across the top and you can get away with it. I generally run my 36 engines down, oh, I don't know, 10 thousandths, squish, 12 thousandths, and they don't have very much thermal expansion, so there's no worry that it's going to hit the head and all the stuff that everybody tells you is going to happen. Well, listen, I've tried it. I've pushed things right to the max. I drag race on the sand. I run these things for everything they're worth. I port beyond the cylinder. I fill in with epoxy. I do all kinds of things. Another guy I want you to take a look at. His name is KT Creations. This guy knows what he's talking about. Don't second guess him, okay? If he tells you to stuff that particular case, then you better stuff it, okay? Okay, flat out. I have learned from him some of my stuff. I have definitely improved on by watching his YouTube channel. So I really want you guys to check him out. We're not best buddies or something. We're not going on long moonlit walks holding hands. That's not what this is about. It is just mutual respect for another engine builder who has his shit together. Okay? As far as this Raminator engine is concerned, there's another company that makes a Raminator engine. On their second revision, I believe he offers something like this. I don't know if there's a pipe available with it, but this engine, there is a pipe available that is going to complement the porting and complement the insane power that it's going to make. I went with a full circle crank. Hold on one second. Let's see where that is. Yup. Full circle crank. Machine down thin knife edged rod. Versus I also lightened the clutch extensively. That way you're not buying a new clutch. It's worth a shot to run this one and see. You can keep taking weight off it. Here's the stock anchor weight or pork chop crank that comes in the engine. Really not the hot setup, guys. Okay? That's what you do with it. You throw it away. This crank on Amazon, I think, was $12. So we're not talking about big money here. I just knife edged the connecting rod. The bearings are good. They're free. You just tape it up to make sure you don't get no filings in it. The piston for this deal, this is the stock windows, as you can see. And let's see if I can locate the other one real quick. And no, not right now. I'll show it to you next time. Put new rings in. Don't never not. Make sure you check your ring gaps. Make sure you check all your porting for, plus on your boost ports, guys. Just for starters, let's run them right dead even with your transfer heights. It's very easy. You can just put a piece of tape around the bore and stop porting when you come to the tape, guys. This is not that hard of stuff, okay? Remember,